Start recording.
Oh, okay, we're doing the bit.
Okay.
What do you guys talk about on this podcast?
How sleepy we are usually.
Yeah, there was a lot of comments about how sleepy we are. There was a lot of comments about... I made a lot of comments about how I had like an hour and a half journey to look forward to after I left.
God,
I think there was a lot of
I
comments
have-
about how shit it was as well.
I have a.
I didn't even read the comments.
I could check the comments right now. This could be a
But
reaction.
let's pick up when we left off. Like, how was your journey home?
There was... So I was standing outside the bus stop, like right outside, you know, the piece of shit neighborhood. And I was just like, you know, listen to some... It was pretty bad. There were fucking garbage, like, bags, like, outside the front. I think that's pretty bad. Every
I
house.
thought it was normal in Britain.
No, no, my neighborhood's like an alright neighborhood. Everywhere I live is an alright neighborhood, you know? It's not like a shithole. So I'm just like sitting outside this bus stop, and I'm standing outside this bus stop like at fucking like 4 a.m. and this black guy's just walking by. And I'm like, yo, am I gonna get mugged? And I'm like, probably not. I'm fine. I look bulky enough. And then he just goes, boo! I'm like, what the fuck? I don't say anything, but I just kind of like move a little bit, and he just goes, shocked you, didn't I?
What?
What the? What?
Okay.
Bruh. Was that even like? Okay, so you went home and there was like a guy.
He was
And he
near
shot
the
you?
bus. No, he didn't shoot me. Where'd you get that? No, he just shouted.
Yeah, he shot you. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, he shouted, boom! And I'm saying and he started laughing like an insane person, walking away.
You must have looked really scared.
I didn't look that scared. I didn't even see my face. I just kind of backed away a little bit. Because, you know, someone shouts boo at you out from out of nowhere, you're going to back away a little bit. Because you weren't
Yeah, you're
expecting
gonna-
No,
Yeah.
I mean, before that, you must have looked uncomfortable. Otherwise, he wouldn't have like chosen to make fun of you.
I mean, maybe he just was there and the guy was in a mood to fuck around with people. So
Oh,
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
much it. He laughed because I backed away. I didn't even show anything on my face, really. I just kind of backed away. Like, my reaction was very delayed as well, because I was really tired.
by the way, I should state that we are in fact recording like some podcasts right now.
Yeah,
oh
this is-
no, I'm
you
calling the
keep
police.
Podcast episode 2. You're not tired enough. It's like, what are you doing here?
I don't know.
Is your sleep schedule as fucked as everyone else here? Like, I guess Graphs isn't. Potato, how fucked
I
is
mean,
your sleep?
mine
It's
isn't
11 p.m.
because-
I actually know. What was really weird, though, was like, I slept through my alarms this morning, so I woke up at 9:30 to a phone call from my boss saying, hey, why are you not remoted onto the network? Or whatever.
Why are you not in the Zoom call, homie?
Oh, my boss was like pretending to show his cock in the last Zoom call we had.
Nice.
Nice.
That's pretty much all the context. He was just like, man, you want to see my slong? And he like start angling the camera down. That was pretty funny.
And then it wasn't there. He just pranked you.
Yeah, he was wearing trousers.
It wasn't there. It was actually a giant hole. There's a hole there.
There was-
It's a hole.
There was one guy in the call as well. There's like 6 of us in our department, and there's one guy in the call who just like he had a skin-colored shirt, so I thought he was just not wearing anything on his shirt. But he's just shirtless. Because it's a skin-colored shirt, and you could see his arms because it was like a vest or whatever. So,
What a fucking five brain move.
yeah. That was pretty good. And there was one guy who just looked identical to how he looked before lockdown. That was really funny.
That's not too weird.
I mean, he just looked identical. Like he had like, he's bald and he had like the exact same, like he maintained his beard perfectly. So he just looked the same.
But did everybody else like have major changes.
Not major changes, but you could tell they'd been on lockdown. I don't think, like, if he came into work the next day, it could have just been another day, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Like, nothing changed.
I didn't change much because of lockdown.
Yeah, it's because you never leave anyways.
But then you
What
talk.
do you mean you don't have a beard anymore?
But that's not because of lockdown.
Yeah, but you're still the
It's not
same.
like it.
You're still the same.
I guess, whatever.
See, I guess I've said one racist thing already on this podcast, or semi-racist. It's not even that racist.
Yeah.
It's not even
Yeah,
racist.
yeah.
It's just,
Yeah,
it's just anyone
Shouldn't
walking
say.
by in the night, apart from maybe like a tiny woman. I'd like probably shock them shouting "boo" at me.
pauses before recording started said, "Hey guys, you want to get out all your racist comments right now?"
Oh no.
Immediately starts with a racist comment.
I was the one who prompted it. I wasn't. You know, if any guy in the middle of the night with a hoodie on, like if it was a white guy, I'd probably mention it was a white guy as well. I'll be honest. I'd probably be. I don't know why, but I think in my head, oh my god, that's a big black guy. He's gonna fuck me up, and I probably think, oh my god, it's a skinny white guy. He's gonna fuck me up with a knife in his pocket. It's just the way they're gonna fuck me up. I'm more worried about. Like the white guy's gonna have a knife, the black guy's just gonna punch me and knock me out in one hit.
Jeez.
And he's gonna take my Pokemon cards. Both of them are. I don't think I had any Pokemon cards on me that day. I don't know if I did actually. I don't know if my wallet still had a couple of Pokemon cards in them, because it did have them in there at one point. You know, the classic. So, does anyone like wake up during the night, you know?
No, usually not.
Wait, you just have a nice solid sleep?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can't remember if it was today or yesterday, but I woke up at like 7 a.m. and then I went back to bed. It's always nice when that happens, because like I'm like, oh, I have to get up, and then I'm like, oh shit, I actually don't have to get up. And it's like nice.
I've just been waking up at like 1 p.m. and it's fucking terrible. I hate waking up past like 12.
Yeah. I
Also,
feel like
I'm like-
waking up
It feels
between
way worse.
10 and 11. That's the perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like, I feel like before 9, if you get me to wake up before 9, I'm way worse than waking up after 9. It's just a massive difference. Like I didn't feel tired all of today until about now. When I normally like nap through work, I like have 15-minute naps, and I keep on like checking to see if I have any work. Like I wake up, I set my alarm every 15 minutes, and I just look at my screen to see if I have any work. If I don't, back to napping.
Back
what-
to sleep.
It's worked pretty well for like the days I've been getting like I accidentally start. I say accidentally. I kind of purposely do it until like 4 a.m. and then I only get like 4.5 hours sleep, and I'm like, damn. Guess it's the napping day.
Yeah. I mean, like, I've always looked into like those weird sleep schedules where you sleep for like 1 hour every like 8 hours or some crazy shit like that.
That
No,
sounds
there's
terrible.
Those sound like they sound fake as fuck. That's the thing.
no. There's a 20-minute one every 8 hours, I think. Or no, I think it's every 4 hours. It's 2 hours a day or something like that.
Yeah,
It
no,
seems-
that
it
can't
seems
work.
fake. Yeah, it seems fake as fuck though.
Well, the thing is, it does work, but it's questionable if it has any long-term effects, because it's kind of like a thing people are doing. Like, very few people, mind you, maybe like 3 people, maybe it's unique to them that they were able to get by with that, and many people just couldn't. But like, it's a thing those people are doing, and it could just fuck them up in the long run, but you wouldn't know.
Yeah. It was like something I tried to do like junior year of high school, and then I was like, but wait, 7 hours of sleep sounds nice though. Also, I would have to sleep during lunch, and I would just be like, no.
No.
Yeah.
I
I
once
mean,
suggested...
being able to do it
Yeah.
doesn't mean you have to, or that is good for you.
I guess, true.
I remember one time I suggested someone like nap like in school during their lunch, And I wasn't even joking. I was just completely serious. I just snapped during your lunch in the common room. I also used to like go home. Like I used to have like first 2 periods and then I had like a 5th period. So it was like a 3-hour gap. So I just went home and then napped for 2 hours and then went back in. That was a pretty good
I
one.
was never a nap kind of person.
I'm
just-
not a nap.
I either don't sleep or
Really?
sleep for 8 hours straight.
Yeah, no, same facts. Every time I'm just like I sit there, I just look at my ceiling. I'm just like, why am I doing this? And then like 10 minutes later, I'm just like, oh, funny YouTube video.
What I've ended up doing is like when I'm late at night and I'm like, but it keeps on happening. I keep on seeing these like 40-minute videos or like 30-minute videos and like I'm gonna add that to the watch later. But this 10-minute video though, I'll watch that and that keeps on happening for like 30 minutes.
I used to be there was a time when I had like a bunch of videos in my watch later, and then I stopped using it at all, and now I've kind of converted back because like the watch later tool is just so useful.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
never
like,
used it because
really?
I might have such a crappy memory that if I add something to the watch later, I forget instantly and I never go back.
I mean, I
If you do-
forget, but I just look at it every now and again and I go, oh damn, there's a lot of videos there.
Yeah, but I never get to that step. That's the problem.
I mean, like when it's like 12 to like 3 in the morning for me, because fucked up sleep schedule. It's just like, well, there's nothing to do. Well, thank God I saved like a bunch of videos and watched later.
Mm.
And then if one's
Nah.
like too boring, I fucking just slam my head against the table and I fucking fall asleep. And I'm like, wake up at 1. I'm like, no, I did it again. God damn.
Dang.
I've also got some like videos in my watch later that were literally added like over a year ago now, and I still haven't watched them. Because like some of these things, I'm like, man, I'm gonna put this on my watch later, and when I beat this game, then I'm gonna watch it. And I don't end up beating the game, or I end up just not watching it.
I see. I had that mentality for a while, and then I'm just like, yeah, fuck it. I don't care about spoilers.
I care
Unless
about
it's
it for
like
some
a 2 hour
games.
long game.
I don't know why, but back in like 2017, I added this video called "Understanding Mario Odyssey's Multiple Endings." I'm just gonna remove it right now. It's just I'm never gonna watch it.
I've seen that video. Deadass, there's no fucking spoilers. It's just like the different endings are how many stars you get, and it's just like the satisfaction you get from that.
Is that it?
What a worthless video.
That's literally it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
The thumbnail is like, okay, it's like four squares. One's like green, one's purple, one's red, and one's like gold or something like that.
Yeah, it's like all the 4 different because there's 4 different technically endings. You know?
Yeah, it's just like how like he's like, oh, there are 4 types of people like in Mario Odyssey. There's like people. Dude, I haven't seen this video in like 2 years, so I might just be like terribly butchering this guy's point. This guy might be like 500 IQ point, and I'm just like unga bunga. He just says everyone plays differently. And
Yeah, when Mario when he had the have sex with Peach ending, I was done with it then. But other people, they weren't satisfied with that. What the fuck?
I mean, yeah, it's just like it's like, oh well, someone might just be like happy with like the 70-star ending. It's just like, yep, and they just end, and that's good. And it's like, yeah,
Cool.
like, yep.
One thing I don't like about Mario Odyssey though is like, you know how like in the beginning areas whatever, like you can't 100% them until you've like beaten the game once and then you go back. So it's really awkward to, because I went to 100% the sand area, and only when I 100%ed every single star you could get, I realized that there are a bunch of stars that you can't get yet, and I would
Yeah,
have to go
because,
back
like,
there
certain-
later.
Yeah, certain things have an up and up.
I think-
I kind of I just like that about Odyssey too, because it promotes you like trying to get all the moons, and then it's like at the same time it's like, maybe don't do that. Maybe
Yeah.
come back later.
Because I think I got like 4 moons off for all of them, like in the sand area, and then like there were like 6 extra that I couldn't get, and I was like, damn, I guess I just can't get those because I paid Toad enough that I'd be able to see all the things, and like they were impossible to get.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like waiting for that stuff. I I don't know if I actually beat Mario Odyssey. I think I might have just dropped it halfway through because I just got tired.
Yeah, it's pretty good though.
It's it's really good from what I played. I think I got to the Food Kingdom and I was
It's
like, you know
like
what? It's a good game, but like I'll finish it later, and then I never finished it.
yeah. The thing is, if you just went right back into, if you just loaded it up right now and started playing it, you'd be having fun. That's the thing. But it's kind of got like
Yeah.
that no coming back thing. Like, there's so many games that are like you have lots of fun playing them, but you never really have the drive to go back to them. It's only when you're playing them that you're like, man, I don't want to stop playing this.
Why? I don't even think that because Mario Odyssey is just like it's like one of those like it's like a show where like you can just like jump in at any episode and just watch it. So it's just like you don't really you're just like, oh, I just have to go collect a single moon and then I'm satisfied for the day and that's it.
I mean, I've like I've been watching Gintama for like 6 months now, and I had this thing at work where like I was watching like 3 episodes every day, and then I just at one point like because I like during my lunch I just watched 3 episodes, and then at one point I stopped doing that. I started watching other stuff, and I feel no drive to go back to it. But every single time I like watched like a one-off episode or something, I'm like, damn, this is good as shit. And then I stopped watching that, and then I have no need to go back to it. Which is nice because like you don't have the compulsion to like watch episode after episode, but it's like at the same time it's like, you know, you're just gonna take forever to finish because of that.
Yeah.
I should watch Gintama at some point.
Yeah.
It's one of those shows I have always wanted to watch, but I was like, yeah, maybe I'll consume it once it's over.
It's over.
And now it's over, and I'm like, oh no, now I have to actually go like respect my own word and do
It
it.
finished
Is it
several
really
years
over?
ago. Yeah, it's finished several years ago.
Yeah, I know. I have been like putting it off since then.
Let me check when it finished.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, it finished in
I tried reading
2018.
the manga. Then I get bored of the manga.
Yeah, there's a time
Wait.
skip at some point. I have no clue when. Time skip's always good. Never a bad time skip.
Hmm.
Uh,
If you think about it, there's never a bad one. There's only ever mediocre ones. Like the worst one I can think
Yeah,
of.
I can accept that point maybe.
Like the worst one I can think
the
of is
mediocre is bad.
like Naruto. Because all it
Naruto.
does is it makes it the fight extend forever. Because like, man, now Naruto knows how to control way more chakra, but he can't exert it all at once. He can only exert it over a very long period of time.
Dang. The problem with Naruto is that there's not enough time skips in this
Yeah.
in later part.
That's why I enjoy Boruto, guys. There's always a time skip in Boruto.
Is
I
there?
don't know.
Hell yeah.
I haven't seen either shows.
I don't think Boruto's any time skips. I think Boruto, the very start of Boruto, literally says Naruto is dead, if I recall correctly. Like the first episode, like it says within the first minute that Naruto is dead, and then it does a flashback, you know, and that's like well, that's a flash forward, sorry. And then the rest of the show is like from the beginning, and it's like, why'd you show that Naruto just dies? Now we have no tension, you know. Naruto's just gonna die at some point, so why the fuck should we care about him?
The show's
mean-
about getting Naruto. He's getting medicine for Naruto, and it's like, bruh, what? He's
Yeah.
dead.
Like Boruto's dad just dies, you know. And that's up to Naruto's son.
I had no idea.
I know there's an episode of Boruto where there's trading cards, and like Boruto keeps getting the Naruto trading card, which is like the best card. And he's like, I don't want my dad's trading card. This feels wrong.
My dead dad's trading card.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Why would anybody ever watch that show?
Be-
I keep asking myself the same thing, but here we are, dude.
because we all watch like those cringe shows, like those shonen cringe shows. I don't know.
Naruto was fun for a while, and then it became like it has a major drop off. Like it literally is good for like the first few arcs or something. Like up to like
Yeah, I remember being bored as a teen with terrible taste at like episode like 100 or something like that.
yeah. Because it's like episode like 20 or 40 or something. I forget when. It's like tuning exams. As soon as that like gets cancelled when they fight Amachi or whatever the fuck, Orochimaru, it suddenly just jumps downhill because nothing makes any sense anymore. Nothing has any
Yep,
like. There's no like
basically.
coherent structure or anything.
It's just empty shonen fights until the end.
Yeah. There's kind of like a decent part after. There's a few decent moments after that, but like there's less and less decent moments the further in you go. Because it's like you had the alright stuff like the Naruto training. I think that was after the exams for the Rasengan. That was pretty alright, but then that was such a small thing in that grand scale of things. After that, because then you had the Sasuke retrieval arc, which lasted forever and was really bad. And ended with a good fight, but it was really bad for the rest of it, you know?
I don't even remember.
Oh, it's like Sasuke gets captured or something, they have to get him back, but then he doesn't want to go back. And it's like, oh.
Of course not.
Because he wants to be a badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the manga. It cost me too much time.
Right, how far did you get?
Why did I ever read all of it?
I got over halfway through Fairy Tail.
I watched like an episode of that as a kid and I'm like, what the fuck? Because like, okay, so like I was in bio class and I was talking about anime and these girls were like, oh my god, you want to get into anime? Oh my god, here's like a bunch you should watch. And I'm like, okay, and then they handed me
And then you had
Fairy Tail.
sex.
Yes, this is by How I Lost My Virginity story, clickbait, thumbnail, storytime animation.
They were like, want a fairy tale and chill?
Yeah. Put in the thumbnail, pog face. I lost virginity here. Yeah. And they were like, oh dude, you should watch Fairy Tail, it's so good. And then I watched one episode, I'm like, this fucking show sucks, what?
Is that why you hate anime, Rmecey?
No.
That's the trauma.
Oh, I love I love this. I'm taking this image. I'm saving this. This image is great.
You can look at the image in the description. I'll probably remember. I'll make a note of it.
That Armada image is so legendary. It's so great. Oh wait. Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah, I watched Fairy Tail and I thought it was shit.
If any blind people are watching this, though, I'll describe it. So it's like, I've been thinking of retiring as the title. It's the Linus Tech Tips thing, but except it's like M2K, Mewtwo King, and then it's like Armada freaking out, like Hungry Bots freaking out. There's a couple of Hungry Bots. There's Zero freaking out a couple of times, and a guy who I don't know the name of. And they're all just like having their like overreaction faces.
It's Plup, I'm pretty sure. I think that's Plup.
Oh yeah, I think it is, yeah. And then you got Banana M2K in the middle, I think it is.
Yeah.
But I'll post it in the description.
But yeah, anime bad except not really. Yeah. I watched the night is short. Walk On Girl. I mentioned that a bit before the podcast started. But yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. Very cute.
Wait, are we actually recording?
Yes.
Yeah, we're actually.
Bang. Okay.
I told you.
It's the Sleepy People podcast.
Wait a second.
Sorry.
Wait a second. I've actually got OBS on right
I'm
now.
not paying attention.
That's fine.
I literally said, Seika, by the way, we are recording, just so you know.
I'm sorry, Rmecey, you're never serious. How am I supposed to know?
What the fuck? I'm hurt.
Anyway, the appeal of this podcast is that none of the hosts give a shit.
Yeah.
No, it's not that we care. We're just too tired.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry, I was too tired to like
formulate. Yeah.
God, speaking of things I don't care about. Well, God, that dude. Okay, Animal Crossing, weird champ. I don't get it. I see
It's
footage.
fun.
I I'll take your
It's
word
just
for
it's just pretty fun. It's just like Minecraft. You just
Yeah, it's
build
like
shit and have
Minecraft,
fun.
except you're a stockbroker this time.
Dude, the problem
Yeah.
is that my brother made an account already on the Switch, and how the game is designed is like, oh, well, you're never going to have a new island. Haha, XD, got you.
Well, yeah, because like Nintendo just want an iron grip on your wallet, and they just want you to have all the consoles,
They
one
want
console per
you
person in the
to,
universe.
they want you to have another Nintendo Switch.
Wait, can
I
you not
don't.
create multiple profiles?
No, you can create multiple profiles, but what happens is that you don't
You live
own the.
on the same island.
You live on the same island, yeah, and you don't own. You basically can't do anything besides like support like projects.
Is that
Dang,
per
really?
Switch or is that per game
can't be.
cartridge?
That's what my brother's been telling me. He's like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
like,
is it-
No, no way, because like Ben has been playing in the same island that like a million other people, and he's still terraforming and doing whatever.
wait, what the fuck, bro?
I think he just doesn't want to share, dude. I'm sorry to tell you.
I mean, bruh.
Definitely a bro moment.
This is actually a bruh moment. I wasn't prepared for this.
Sorry you had to find out like this.
Uh, yeah, but yeah, I mean, I played New Leaf and I enjoyed my time with New Leaf, but I don't know if I would play Horizons more than like for a month and be like, okay.
I mean, to be fair, like every person I know that actually played New Leaf doesn't really like New Horizons
Oh,
unless they are
really?
really into the terraforming because they are releasing items and features and shops with the updates. So
Yeah.
the base game it's like Sims 4. When it just
Yeah.
released, it was really bare bones, and everyone like me who played Sims 3 was like, "This game sucks. I'm never playing it." So we never came back. You know?
Yeah. I think it's nice though, cause like with the updates, it kind of gets around like the time traveling stuff. Not to say that time traveling is like bad. I don't care. It's fine. Play
Yeah,
the
I
game
mean,
I want to play.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
people. Oh yeah.
no, it's fine. I mean, the time travel, like, I don't care. People can do whatever, like, they're supposed to play the game however they
Yeah.
want. And it's not a competitive game, so
Yeah.
why anyone cares? I don't get it.
Yeah. It's crazy to me just how mad people get if you time travel. It's like Sega classic Sonic fan. You freaking freaks time traveling in my game. It's like Jesus. I hope people know who Sammy is. If not, that probably didn't make any sense.
I don't know, but it was still funny.
Oh really? Oh, okay. Yeah.
The voice is funny. I didn't get the reference, but whatever.
I got the
Whatever.
reference.
Okay, cool. I got it. Sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Isekai.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bad
yeah.
take.
Yeah, man. Wow. I sure do love.
I've been
Inuyasha.
I've been reading a lot of Isekai manga. I've read at least like 30 by
That's like-
now. That's not a
That's
joke.
like SAO, right? That's like the
SAO
SAO
counts
show,
as an
right?
Isekai, yeah. So it
That's
can
like
be,
when you travel to another world, right?
yeah, the main thing is
Yeah.
like the main
Okay,
there's a
cool.
main few concepts
Main
which
thing is you get run over by a truck.
well no there's also a
No,
manga.
that's just the usual.
There's also
the
a manga
modern way
about-
of isekais.
Yeah, I think
I
there's
thought that was
also
the appeal.
yeah, I think there's also a manga
because you die.
where like there's the truck. It's a manga about the truck, the Isekai truck.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait,
I've
you'd
heard
get
about that.
reincarnated into a truck.
No, as in it's a manga literally about the truck that runs over people that to get them isekai'd.
Really?
Oh,
That?
we went full circle already. Oh my god.
No, but anyways,
Well,
there's like
you have to make another circle.
there's like three
No, it's the
methods or
truck
whatever.
getting isekai'd.
There's three methods. It's like the first method is like they just die and it's like a god reviving them. There's the second thing where it's like they just die or they don't even die. It's just they suddenly appear in another world and they're like, "What's going on?" Ah, and there's like the third one where it's just a video game.
I only know about like
That's the secret, though. No matter the method or anything, they're all video games. They all work like video games. It
No,
sucks.
some of them
Yeah,
don't.
they all. That's always the two consistencies from what I just see is that it's like super horny and fucking
Video
sad
gamey.
and video gamey.
It's like, guys, would it be cool if I made Sword Art Online again?
Guys,
And then
dude,
they just like pretend it's not a video game, even though it works exactly like that.
he's like, main character's like, dude, I've played video games. I got this. And then yeah, and then
And then they have
they
it.
They
No,
win.
actually,
They-
actually, it's more common that they're not a gamer than they are a gamer, and they're inserted into a gaming world. From what I've read, at least, I might have just read the ones where it's not. And there's also
Huh.
them which are just like they're not quite isekais, and they're just kind of reincarnation ones, which are kind of weird. Like it's in the same world.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Isekai cast. I'm your
But I swear, so much of the time, they all have like some super OP ability. That's like almost a guaranteed. Like 99% of the time, they have a super OP ability of some sort. That's pretty much like a given.
Yeah, they always have to have some like OP ability that no one else has.
Well, no, not quite that. They're either
Oh,
either
okay.
gifted like in terms of talent, so they're just impossibly talented.
Okay.
They have something that no one else has, so it's just an item or something. They are just they have like massively high stats. So like, oh, I spawned into the Isekai world. Wait, why am I level 100 already? That's the max level. Oh my god! It's like, or there's lots of them as well, which is like they wake up as a character in a game they played, or it's exactly like a game they play.
Hmm.
Like some of them are actually kind of decent. I can't remember the names, but some of them are actually kind of alright, and then some of them are like I read like 7 chapters because I'm not very smart, so I get that far before realizing they're bad.
Oh no.
I have a really hard time telling with manga. I can watch like 10 episodes of an anime and go like, man, this is sucks. Like, I'm not gonna watch this. But with a manga, it takes me ages. Like sometimes I've gone to like up to the current chapter and I've gone like, man, this wasn't very good. Like there was this one where like this one was really bad. Where like there's this guy who are like is extremely sexist and misogynist guy, and he's just like all women fucking suck, and then he gets killed or whatever, and he wakes up as a woman in an isekai world, and he's still like just a massive misogynist. It's just like
Dang.
it's just like I read through like all the available chapters of this. It's like it wasn't even like a Japanese thing. It was like Korean. Or it was Chinese. It was Korean or Chinese. I can't quite remember. I can never tell the difference between Korean and Chinese ones because they all read left to right. I think.
Hmm.
I think most of the Chinese ones are like shit or whatever. But like, because there's like lots of web novels of the Chinese ones. But yeah, like that one sucks. I think I got through like 18 chapters. And then it was like a different artist or whatever, so I was like, man, I'm not gonna watch any more, read any more of this. This sucked the whole time. Why did I even read any of it in the first place?
That's why I'm very careful what I start reading. Too many times when I read something, and it felt just completely empty afterwards, like nothing gained.
Dang.
It's horrible. Like,
I don't feel
yeah.
empty. Like after that misogynist manga, I'm like, damn, that was a different perspective. It sucks, but it was a different perspective. Like
Well,
as long as it's interesting. If it is an
that's good
interesting enough
then.
presence, what's this the word for like a setup? Like, you know, this is a sleepy people
It's not a
moment.
premise.
Premise, yeah.
Oh.
That's a sleepy people moment there. That's one for the books.
I can't believe we're actually doing episode 2.
Those it look okay
What?
here.
No, something's up with the hip.
He can't tell because he's too tired.
I'm very confused.
Wait, why what?
Because he's tired.
I'm weirded out by
Right.
like a specific
Oh.
area. It's-
Oh. It looks okay. Maybe it's just because I'm tired, but
Oh,
it
shit.
looks really strange.
I just showed something kind of not safe for work for 1 second. I'm not going to edit out. I hope it doesn't get taken off YouTube.
Fucking Christ.
It's kind of weird that like how the left leg like emerges from the body, you know.
Like the
Extends
one
from
in the back.
body. Yeah, it like I didn't even notice it was in the back at first, because there's no clear division line, because it's covered by the hand, and so I was confused on like where the hits are. Also, I feel like her right thigh is way too long.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm
If you
following
compare it to like where the left leg's coming from, it's like
Yeah.
it should be farther up.
What, are you not okay with deformed girls?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll change it tomorrow before I start painting it. But well, whatever. Anyways, continue.
This is a sneak peek. This is a sneak peek of the art. I've opened it on the
I
thing.
just wanted some critique. That's all.
So it's a sneak peek. It's to give context for the viewers, and if I'm not lazy, this might come up tomorrow. So
Whoa.
The
It's not gonna take a few months until it comes out.
no, it always
On brand.
it always takes a few months.
wait, did I say the date in the original? I never listened to it. I just got some guy to make a thumbnail, and then I uploaded it. That's all I did. I didn't even listen to it again. I sent it to Lemon. And he went, yeah, this is kind of funny. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna upload it. I'm not listening to it though.
You didn't even do
Dang.
any editing.
Well, no, all I did was edit it so it had like a constant picture. That was all I did. I'm not gonna edit this one at all, so it's just gonna have like a black screen for the first like 20 or 30 minutes.
Good.
I might make a thumbnail, but I don't think I'm gonna think hard enough to like. I'm gonna be too tired to edit the first bit. So it has like the thumbnail for the first bit until I turn on the camera. Or turn on the, not
Well,
camera.
that's part of the authentic sleepy people experience. You know?
I mean, it's to
We're
get you in
too
the
tired
mood.
to do proper editing.
It's to get you in the
but it has
mood.
to come out.
Like, it's black, so it's like, it's to get you in the mood of it being night.
Yeah.
You just put a thumbnail, an image, and then make it dark, and that's it. That's literally all you have to do for podcasts. Podcasts are like, you should do the bare minimum, if not anything.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
It's
I put a lot of
You have to learn
effort
it the
into
hard
another podcast. But not this one. This one's a Sleep People podcast. It doesn't take any effort.
Like I feel like podcasts are like the thing you just throw out there, and then like while you're working on something like actually like important.
Did you not see my podcast with Kevin?
Kevin, who? Wait, are you talking about
Retro
the
Game
Kevin?
Kevin.
Oh Jesus Christ! You, God, what a fucking. You actually interviewed. God,
We
what
had
a fuck.
we had
what a
2
fucking-
episodes up.
Dude, I would. God, I've interacted with Kevin once in my life, and it was fucking so awkward.
Yeah, those podcasts have a lot of effort put into not editing or anything, but like the actual effort of being in the podcast.
Like
I had to think
mental
quite a
effort,
lot.
yeah.
I wasn't really exhausted after it, but I had to think a lot. You know, I had to think quick on my feet. You know, I had to get in the mindset. Once I was in the mindset that I was set, you can find
You
it
have-
on the same YouTube channel as this. I think. Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
the same YouTube channel.
Yep.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't on the same YouTube channel. That's the
Is it
Sleepy
not?
People
Oh,
moment.
you have your own channel.
Yeah. I've got XXX Pikachu Gamer XXX, and it's got
Hell
Oh, that's
yeah.
for the- for
Great,
the Sleepy
great.
People podcast.
it's got a Nigachu on the front on the profile picture.
Great, found out today that Potato's a PokeTuber, SMH. I always knew it.
Actually, the only videos on that channel are podcasts and gacha games.
Hey, Pokemon Masters is a gacha game, so it still counts.
If you scroll up in the notice board, you'll find like a little spoilered link, and that's the link to the video. Or you can search up XXX Pikachu Gamer XXX.
Yeah. Dude, the
Whatever works.
oh my gosh, yeah. Pokemon bad. There we go.
I don't even like Pokemon. I just really like Pikachu. And it was like an image I've saved. I don't have it saved anymore, funnily enough, because I accidentally wiped my desktop on a reinstall of Windows. It's the one thing I didn't back up. But yeah, like, it's the one thing, like, it's like, I just fucking found out if it was funny. I had it, like, saved from several years back. I've had that image saved, or I had it saved, for, like, 8 years or something.
I think I've probably seen that image. I just, like, it's out of my memory.
Yeah, you could search up my YouTube channel, check out all the videos there. Yeah, the
Yeah.
PPKP, Papes Patat Kevin podcast. That's got its own channel. I think
everyone, this is your showing hour. Proceed to show.
No, we don't have any sponsors. We're pure. Our only sponsor is Mage.
Our only sponsor is Skillshare.
we're
Please use my affiliate link.
We're
to learn
sponsored
how
by
to...
the PCP.
No, we're not. Don't cut that out. Cut that
Oh
out.
no,
That's the only...
we're
you
not
can- you can
here.
keep the point.
The PPKP.
There's no editing. You gotta be careful about what you say.
Yeah, the PPKP. Like I showed the chicken which has got like a little cut in it, so it looks like a vagina. I showed that on the camera just before.
Jesus.
If you
Right.
pause the video there, it's like on there for like maybe 2 seconds. Like it was a bit slow because I was sleeping, but it took me like a couple of seconds to get rid of that.
Great.
But no, I'm talking about the PPKP. It's endorsed by the PCP. It was actually it was really funny because it was brought up on the PCP. Like it was actually brought up on the PCP in one episode, and then I can't remember who brought it up. I think it was like Ben Saint or something, and
Oh boy, great.
and yeah, I think it was like Nate like tried to hush it so much like immediately. They probably would have talked about it if Nate wasn't there. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but Nate's on every fucking podcast. Same with
Yeah.
Ben.
Ben's not on every podcast. I don't even know though. Is he? I don't know. I haven't watched it in over a year. I think that's the first time I watched it for like a year
I
since.
I haven't watched it since August. I just going off of my August memory, but like, that's just what it is. It's just very. I don't want this podcast to be talking about the PCP.
Oh
sure.
no.
The last fucking thing I want.
It's too late.
No, it's not. We can change topic.
No, you guys already fucked up.
Oh, cut
It's
it all out.
fine.
Cut it all out. Send me
mean,
the file. I'll do it in my sleep. I'll cut it out.
Do it in the
I refuse. I refuse. Dude, I was telling Graf this the other day. There's like unironically a podcast that's just about talking about the PCP. Like,
Oh,
like
yeah.
an episode. And my brain was just like, guys, do something else. Do something else.
Yeah.
I mean,
know
I
what
just
you
want to say PCP fans have the lowest IQ.
I swear to
The only
God.
people with lower IQs are Monkey fans. Not Monkey, sorry, he's like high IQ. Munchie fans. I swear I always got their names confused.
You mean RFCK fans just in general?
Yeah.
Oh,
Even though they're the main audience of the PPKP, I'll par them all off. Actually, some of them are cool. Like, I talked to Sini before. He's cool. Papes is cool. Talked to him a bunch. A few other people, but it's like there's so much of them. Like the vast majority are like little babies, you know, who are like idiots
Yeah.
completely. And
It's
it's
not
like,
even like it's them trying very hard just to be like the PCP.
yeah. The only cool retard is Kevin because he's funny.
I feel fucking bad for Kevin.
I feel
That's
no.
just-
I feel like no. Do you know what happened on the podcast? So we were having a discussion, me and Papes, about like Israel versus Palestine, and I was like supporting Palestine. Papes was supporting Israel, and like Papes just said something like good about Israel, bad about Palestine, and then Kevin was like, "Hey, can I say something?" And he's like, "Sure." You're the star of the show. Go ahead. And then he just goes, "I don't want to get too political, but yeah."
God, for anyone who doesn't know, Kevin's just
For anyone who doesn't know
It-
about Kevin, just watch the podcast. You get the entire personality of it.
Yeah,
Episode
you'll
one.
get him in the first like 5 minutes.
Yeah, episode 1 is just the Kevin episode. You might want to skip ahead because apparently the start's kind of slow. I've honestly, I'm not even joking. I've listened to the second episode of my podcast like 3 times now, and I've laughed so hard every single time
What the fuck is wrong?
because I forgot what I said. Like every time I forget that I called D Pico just a pedophile for like 20 minutes, and whenever I watch it, I'm like, man, I really just called him a pedophile for like 20 minutes. And I was like, I'm good at this.
Oh Jesus Christ, Deepika. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're swapping topics.
Swapping.
Has
them. So
anyone-
you're saying we're gonna go back to that one because that's what swapping sounds like.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, I'm talking about games now. What games have you guys been playing? Have you been playing any new games?
I've been playing Journey. It's not a new game,
Oh,
but
but it's a new game to you. How is Journey? How do you like it?
I love it. I love
Is it a
that-
journey?
Comedy Genius has entered the building. You enjoy it?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. The only problem is that it doesn't save my progress
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Wait, what? What are you playing on?
on PC. No, there's some.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, Graf just
does
admitted
autosave,
to
but only at,
committing
like, certain
piracy.
points. Like I think at the beginning of a new level. And I
Oh,
must have
yeah, that
actually-
makes sense. Yeah.
And the levels flow into each other, so I thought I was at the beginning of a new one. Guess I wasn't. Now I have to play it again. I just have to complete it, like, in one sitting. I guess it's not that long. I think
It's like 4 hours, but like yeah. Journey is like one of those games where you sit down, you have the screen. It's like it's a little dark. It's starting to become dark, and you have your like hot coffee or hot chocolate if you're
Yeah.
me, and you just
it's,
drink while you play.
It's so comfy. There was like last thing I played before it reset my save state to the beginning is you just like sliding down like a hill
Yeah,
of
the sand. Yeah.
and the sun's setting and it's great. It's like one of these like snowboarding games.
Wait,
that
so
I
you're
used to
saying
play as a kid, but like actually cool.
so you're saying it's like The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess when you're going to the Yeti's mansion.
I never played the game, so I don't know.
Is that
In
100% what you
to
mean?
answer your question, yes, it is like that where you're surfing down. Yeah. But yeah, it's a really good game, and I would advise you finish it, Graph.
Yeah, I will.
So
I
I-
will.
Yeah. There's like an end point where it just gets so fucking good. There's just a point where it's like, oh. But yeah, if you enjoy it already, then yeah, you
I mean, I wouldn't have bought it if I didn't like,
enjoy it. Yeah.
like it. Yeah.
I'm weird. I find it weird that I think Journey autosaves, so that's very weird that it's not. That it didn't. That it deleted your save file. That's a little weird.
It's I don't know.
I mean, I played it on like PS4, PS3, so I guess it might have had it in that
It
version.
might be different for the PC release.
Yeah, that's what.
Wait, it actually
yeah.
officially released on PC?
Yeah.
Yeah, last summer.
Oh shit. I think I downloaded it so long ago, I just have the PS3 ROM still. Oh shit, I shouldn't probably go onto my ROM sites while I'm got the camera.
Nice one.
I caught myself just as I was going onto it.
Yeah. What about you, Seika?
I didn't
What
even
have you
touch
been
on the
playing?
URL.
I have just been playing Animal Crossing like a mad person, but we already talked about that.
Yeah.
Like a
Are you,
bird person.
what are you?
Yeah.
What are your rooms? Because I know just I watched one person specifically, and he just had like a streamer room, and I thought that was funny. Like, do you have like
Nice.
specific rooms or?
Not that much. I tried to color coordinate my rooms, but other than that, I haven't put that much work on my house so far because I still haven't found a lot of the really cool items, and I don't care enough to trade for them yet.
Yeah.
I've just been putting like cool work on my island.
The Nookazon is fucking crazy to me. Just how there's like a whole underground trading market. fucking the cat that people want for like 1 billion bells or whatever.
Yeah,
Raymond.
he's really cute, but no way. I'll never. I hate that they all ask for like infinite like Nook Miles tickets for anything, and it's like, no, I'm not trading you for this resource that is way more scarce than you think.
I'm I'm like Jesus Christ. How do you? It's like that cat and the Anubis cat. That's what everyone wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care much about the Anubis cat. I kind of wanted Raymond, but then like here's the thing. Here's my thing with Animal Crossing. It's like all the popular characters are so like popular that is no matter what the island you go to, it's like always the same 10 villagers, and it's like cool. So like no island is unique, even though there's like 400 of them because everyone
Eh,
just want the same 10.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly. That's what it seems
nice.
like.
And I got Marina in my island, like by just hopping around mystery islands trying to find cute villagers. And I invite her over, and I regret it so much because it's like I can't really love her because she's literally everywhere. Literally every island I visit, she's right there, and it's like, dang.
Uh,
I don't know.
yeah. It's like to me, it's like especially the mentality of like, God, this village is ugly. I need them out like now. Like shit is like, oh my God, it's fucking scary.
I thought the same way until and it was like that's so ridiculous. Why will anyone ever do that? Until I got a monkey named Caesar, who's just was really rude and called me highness and like talked shit about everyone, and it was like, I don't want this fucker on my island, so I bullied the shit out of him until he left.
Holy shit. Dude, my bro was like, dude, this fucking koala, fucking, I need him out of here. And I'm like, dude, he doesn't even look that bad.
Wait, which koala? If he kicked out Eugene, I'll never forgive him. Eugene is
Uh,
cool as shit.
im-
Was it the one with the leather jacket?
no,
Oh,
it.
okay.
Oh wait, no, it was a frog. It was a frog that he kicked out because he had two frogs and he was like, I need this other one gone. And he was like, I need him gone like right now, like out of my village. And I'm like, why? He just
I don't
sits
know.
there.
I feel like everyone kind of hates on the frogs. They're kind of cute.
I
There's a robot
literally.
frog, and I really love it. It would match my robot
Why are we
chicken.
talking about racism again? What the fuck?
No, no, I'm continuing this. Dude, yeah, like there's like 10 that I'm just looking through. I'm like, yeah, I've seen fan art of this. Like Boomer, the fucking one wearing the jacket, the penguin. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Potato. Uh, what games have you been playing?
I guess you're playing Dota 2. That's not really funny though.
Dota 2? Are you serious? You're one of
Yeah.
the. Oh no, dude, no.
What do you mean one of those?
You're one of those MOBA heads. You play League and Dota. Oh
I don't
no.
play League. League's not
League's
funny.
They're literally the same fucking game.
Well, I love just playing the funny characters where I can just shit on people, you know?
Yeah, but then you have someone go 0 and 11, and then the game's fucking ruined. It's like, great, why did I even play this game? I'm stuck here
Yeah,
for
but
45 minutes
The
playing
thing
this
is,
game.
like, it doesn't matter, because, like, win or lose, it doesn't matter how badly your team wins or how badly your team loses, as long as you have fun. I have some of the best games I play, like, I've lost, you know? Like, some of the most fun I've had a losing game, you know? It's just what happens. It doesn't, like, if I'm playing someone, like, if I'm playing a character I don't particularly like in a losing situation, it can feel a bit hopeless, and then I'm like, man, this isn't too much fun. But like most of the time, like I'm playing a character I like even in a losing situation. So what happens if we're losing? I'm still pumping iron. I'm still owning the enemy. You know, I'm still going hard.
Bro, I guess that's just you then, because I fucking play League, and I fucking hate League. I hate playing League now.
I mean, I don't like playing League either. So
Well, I fucking played Dota, I'm like, what the fuck? There's high ground and low ground. What the fuck? That's so dumb.
it's not dumb.
It is dumb. MOBAs
dummy
are
thick.
dumb. End of point. End of
It's
statement.
dummy thick because it's like thick because it's like thicker than the river level, because it's higher.
Bro, what? No, that's
That's a sleepy person thought.
Yeah.
No, but it's fun just
Uh,
like pick some funny character, let him go something crazy, like
mo-
because like the thing is with League versus Dota is like League is a lot less flexible from what I found. Like, there's less room to do funny stuff especially because they've got way less active items that you can just activate. They have a
yeah.
lot more passive effects, which just makes
Yeah.
the game like a lot more like if your character's this, they're dependent on their abilities to be good or whatever because of the ability power as well. Whereas in Dota, like I think the maximum percentage increase you can get on abilities is like 20% maybe. Like all spell damage increase items. Everything else is just like, items to like increase other capacities or whatever. It's interesting in that regard. Like obviously like that, and there's the thing like lots of people just don't like it. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
Like it's not a game for everyone. Just like how competitive games in general aren't for everyone. Like some people just don't like going like really competitive against each other. Like I don't think
Yeah.
you could pay me to play CS:GO anymore. I don't want to play that anymore. I'm just done with it. Same with most FPSs. I just don't really want to play them. If you give me a single player FPS that's kind of good, I'll probably play that. But if you give me a multiplayer FPS, I'll most likely just like say, I don't really want to play it unless it's got some interesting gimmick or something.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like it's like a spectrum. Like League is like, and those games are like max competitive, and then you got on the other side just Animal Crossing, where there's just nothing. It's just like it's all nice and friendly. There's no competition unless you want to make like a house competition, but like that's outside the game.
Yeah.
And like most of the time, it's just like I'd rather have a game like right in the middle, where it's like there's a little competition, but it's also just very nice and like relaxed, like at certain points as well.
I mean, it can be in Dota and League.
No,
Just
I don't
because.
think so.
Well, no, because like I can get some like really nice teams sometimes where everyone's like talking like half the people are talking on mic, the people that aren't are like communicating via chat. That's the main thing. If people are just communicating with each other, like even just in a pub game, like a public game, just like any random characters you queue with, it's like it can just be chill just to talk to people, as you're playing. Because like even if you lose in the end, if you're communicating and you're having fun together, it doesn't really matter whether you win or lose.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't just worry too hard about it, honestly. Because like there's a lot of
Uh,
people who are like, man, this is really we're gonna lose, guys. This is all your fault. Like it doesn't really matter. Like
yeah, it's more that it takes like forever. Like the thing is about like a game like not like competitive, but like League and not Overwatch, but League and Dota. If you're stuck in a game. Like
yeah,
that's just what it comes down to. It'll just be like, oh, there goes 45 minutes if I like did bad or whatever. Or like there goes like 30.
yeah. But the thing is, like, majority of my games now, like I think in the last like 30 odd games, more than that, I've had like one game I didn't like.
Yeah.
So that's like 30 games. Like that's like what is that? 10%,
Well,
5%, 3% of games. Like if 3% of games I don't like, and the other games I have a nice ball with. That's
yeah,
just
but
not.
like that yeah. That I mean that's just the experience that you get like doing that stuff and that's
That's
why
any
just
multiplayer game.
eventually at a certain point it got to where like 50% of my League games were just boring as fuck and I just didn't care.
I mean, I think a
But
big
yeah.
thing with League is like, it's very odd in terms of like even the out of game stuff. Because like if you want to play just like this character because you got a funny idea for them, you can't unless you bought them, which is just a very awkward thing. And there's also like like, I think they have all chat now in League. They have all chat, right?
They have all chat, but they don't have mic chat.
Yeah, I think they didn't originally have all chat. I think that was added in later, which is kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
odd.
Yeah.
But there's like
Did-
no mic chat unless you're in a party already, which is very awkward to communicate purely via text. Because like, even if I'm
Yeah.
the only one talking on my team, if people just don't have mics, so like I'm just talking to them as long as they can hear me, that adds to teamwork. That makes us play better.
Yeah. The coolest thing about Dota is that there's like the spectator, like you can watch like a LCS match just like in the game while you're just sitting there in your Dota client. I wish more games did that. Like I know like competitive Pokemon because like I watch some.
It's not LCS,
Like-
but I get what you mean.
Yeah, no. But like with competitive Pokemon, like YouTubers have to come up with like 5D chess ways of fucking recording, and it's like, what? How? Why? Why do they
Well,
have
it's
to
just a
do
Wait,
that?
capture card. It's just a capture
What? I
card.
zoned out for a while and then I just
Yeah. Okay.
heard
So
Pokemon.
What
What
were
the
you-
fuck is going on?
Were you a bit? Were you a bit
I was
sleeping?
talking about spectating. So like, I know a bunch of people do like VGC tournaments, and the spectate they have to do like really weird things. To do the recording like live, so they can do like live commentary on the battle. Because like obviously some people don't have HD capture cards because they're just like Jimbo from middle of nowhere. So they have to like be like, okay, so what we need you to do is like do this thing and then let us in, and then we have to do this, and this. And it's like, dude, what if there was just like a spectator mode in Pokemon? But, like Pokemon also just fucking sucks. Like
I mean, I think Pokemon is not planned to have like tournaments and shit, which kinda sucks.
I mean, I would entirely disagree. I think the World Championship, like, and like how much Pokemon takes their time for like VGC, I think they should like think about like making it more like spectator friendly as well as like actual.
Yeah, I agree that they should because like BGC like usually works fine or whatever, but it's like why wouldn't they allow their fans or their players itself just to run their own tournaments properly with like spectators and shit? It will be so fun
Yeah,
and so cool for the community.
yeah, it'd actually be interesting, but you have to like.
But I
run it
mean,
through, like-
Nintendo is really like behind on that shit in general.
Yeah,
But at the same time, after the horrible online system they implemented for Sword and Shield, I'm not surprised.
yeah, true. It was so just like what I've been told about it. It sounds like a nightmare. Just like
It is. I just don't get why, like, in X and Y they did so well.
yeah, the player search system. I don't understand why they
Yeah,
don't
it was
use the player
great.
search system. It's like the easiest
Because
thing.
fuck us, I guess. Better punch a number and pray, I guess.
Yeah, and pray that someone also doesn't get the same number, and you just like, oh, I just traded this mon that you needed to someone else. Haha. Oops. It's like
Yeah, it's hell. It's hell, and I don't want to be into it.
yeah, it's I mean like Sword and Shield isn't like the most like gameplay, like like single player gameplay. I would say it's more focused on trying to be like multiplayer gameplay wise.
Yeah, because everything else is great.
Yeah, everything like
for the-
competitive is fine. It actually
Yes,
is
there's
good.
so many interesting things, and like the fucking XP candies, and like the fact that you can change a Pokemon's nature with like a bottle cap or whatever, and you don't
Yeah,
have to like
Yeah, you don't have to worry
breathe for
about
4 hours to
Yeah,
get
you don't-
like a semi-decent boy.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to be like, oh my god, I got a jolly Servine. I mean, Snivy. Great, I have to go breed another one for take 4 minutes to hatch the egg. It's like that was always the worst part
Yeah.
about competitive Pokemon was the breeding aspect. Was
Yeah, I
like,
was so excited when I saw like the new system. I was like, "Fuck yeah! This is my time to get back into competitive and be cool like I used to be in the past." And then I realized the online system really fucking sucks, and I don't want to play anymore.
Don't you
and then
understand?
realized-
Eugenics is the
realized-
future.
And then you realize, wait a minute, I can just go on www.pokemonshowdown.com and play the game play the game
Yeah, but
without
also I don't like Showdown.
Understandable. But Showdown is like the most convenient system to use.
Yeah, I agree.
Showdown is literally just like
That's the worst part because there's clearly like Showdown proves that there's clearly a need that Pokemon doesn't meet, and they could do better, but they don't.
yeah,
Because it's not just about just playing on your computer, you know? It's just the accessibility of the whole thing.
yeah, it's literally
So
like
mad.
it's like literally the thing of just making a team in an instant. Like even then, like you still like in the game, like in Sword and Shield, you still have to do stuff. You still have to buy the items, but like
Yeah, but
with
it's way cooler, and you get them by like doing raid battles, which are kind of fun, and you have to do them anyways to farm the Gigantamax Pokemon.
Yeah, unless you do like the secret technique to always get like the Pokemon you want.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh,
I didn't pay
literally.
that much attention.
Yeah, like apparently you can just like save outside of a Dynamax cave, and then like before you enter in the battle, you can just leave, and it will not mark it as like you entered the battle, and it will like randomize them on again. So you just do that over and over again,
Dang.
and people are just easily able to get the G Max they want. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah. Apparently, like they're introducing like a new item that allows like any Pokemon to be G Max.
Ooh.
Yeah, not G any Pokemon. I mean like a if
Any
it
G-Max
yeah,
Pokemon can. Yeah.
yeah. It's like called like Big
Ooh,
Soup.
that's
or
hype.
something. Yeah. The new news looks the new like DLC kind of looks okay. I'm definitely more excited for the snow area. Cuz like
Yeah, I bought it instantly when they announced it because I have no self control and I'm a brainwashed fan. But yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna I'm kind of thinking that they're gonna release a Sword and Shield Ultimate Edition, so I'm just like, I don't want to even buy Sword and Shield, or like, I'm just going, like all this
I
is
mean, I
based.
just hope they keep doing DLC. If they do like that, I never buy the third editions anyway, so I don't care.
Yeah,
I just like the fact that they are not making me replay the game from scratch.
yeah. I think, however, like the third editions also like did help with like the story, which like Sword and Shield does need help with.
Wait, what? Sorry.
Everyone just fell asleep.
Okay, no, I had to let in my dog. Dogs. Yeah.
Speaking of falling asleep, I'm gonna go fall asleep now.
Okay, are we?
Okay.
No, that's the reason you gotta stay here.
This is the end.
No, don't do this to him.
No, this is the end.
Go
Of
Dude,
grab.
I'm already getting a headache. I wanna sleep.
We've been recording for at least like an hour and a half. Okay.
Just
Thank
edit in like snoring noises or something for me.
No.
I'm still here. I'm just asleep. You
I
guys,
mean, weren't you all falling asleep last time
Run,
as
grab,
well?
run while you can.
Graf, leave. The podcast is ending. Just say bye.
Graf.
We'll end it there.
Look, Gref, weren't you actually falling
Bye.
asleep?
Bye
gotta
bye,
say bye
everyone.
here,
Have a
say
wonderful
good night.
time. Say good night. Good night,
Good
everyone.
I don't want to end on a Pokemon talk. I don't like Pokemon.
Fuck you.
How we're ending the podcast, so you better like it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. End the recording.
I'm not ending on a Pokemon talk.
Okay. Sonic. Yeah, he's not good. Okay.
But no, you can't end on that as well, because then you're like asking a question. You know, is Sonic good? And then you're
No,
like,
no. I'm to be a statement. Sonic bad.
Answering.
I'm answering my own question, which is Sonic bad. There.
Yeah, but it's wrong.
How's it wrong? How's Sonic
Okay.
not?
So Sonic saves like all these chows
Crap,
and
get
other
out.
things.
Get out, crap. Get out.
So like he saves all the chows. You know, he's a good guy. He's stopping
I'm
Dr.
stalling.
Robotnik,
Get out.
who's the bad guy. You know. So that means
Dr.
he's-
Eggman.
Sonic be bad. He just goes fast and likes chili dogs. Oh my gosh.
I mean, yeah, but he goes fast because he eats chili dog and he fart a lot. You know, because of the speed.
There you go. Good
Eggman.
argument. Say goodbye.
That's something
That's it.
someone
That's the
said
end of
to
the
me.
podcast.
That's
You know
something
what,
someone
I-
said to me when I was like 12 or something. Like they legitimately believed like that. And they thought it was really funny. They're like, man, this is definitely what he's doing. And I think they believed it.
Okay,
And
that's-
to this day, they believe it.
And to this day, they believe it.
Yeah,
Amen.
for-
That's a good note to end on.
Yeah, that's
Awesome.
good to end on. That feels better than ending on them.
Okay.
Pokemon.
Okay, people, take your sleep gummies and go to bed. Good night. That's
Good
the
night.
end of the podcast.
Good night,
Good
Zero
night.
reacting. Good night, Armada reacting. Good night, Hungry Box reacting. Good night, MK.
MK Leo. Okay.
No, it's not MK. M2K. Banana. Good night, Plup.